Mosteller Road in 1.5. All right. I think that says it's on the very right there, so I'm probably gonna have to get over in this next lane. Yep, sure does. Mosteller Road, 1 mile. Yep. GPS says I gotta be in the far right as well. Wait until the dotted line, get over, we're good. All right, hang this right. There we go, Mosteller Road. Got ye old satellite pulled up. Ye old satellite, 30 miles an hour. Slow down, Dave, it's 30.
At the traffic light.
All right, you have to turn left at the traffic light. Well, see, I don't know if it's a double turn or not. I don't know. Yeah, it's a double turn. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. See, I looked at the signs up there by the light. That's how I saw that it was a double turn. That's the only way I knew. I didn't know if this one was the right lane and that one was the left lane. I didn't know. But then I saw that it had the double turn sign up there on the light. I'm probably not gonna make this, dude. This thing's gonna change. Yep. didn't even get to the garbage truck in front of me. Now, one of you guys at one time when I said I was in the wrong lane or whatever, like I took the inside lane on a double turn, and one of you guys were like, no, Dave, you were in the right lane, you did the right thing, but no, you want to be in the outside lane so then you can take it extra wide. If you're on that inside lane, you got somebody on your outside turning on your outside, and then you're also closer to the cars taking a left over there. You see what I'm saying? So you have a lot less room to maneuver and do things than if you were in this lane here. So you always, they even teach you that, well, they taught me that in CDL school, always take a left from the outside lane if it's a double turn. That way, you know, you can go up, you have more room to swing wide, nobody's turning on your right, you know, to block you from taking it extra wide. It just really works out a lot easier. So that's why they teach that, and that's why it's good to do. And, you know, always stay in this lane. It's like there's a truck behind me too, and he's in this lane as well, even though the left one was open, because he wants to take this far lane here. And then see, you'd be able to take it as wide as you want.
In 1/4 mile. Be in the second lane from the right.
And then if any traffic was taking a left also next to me, I wouldn't hit them. So, because I was able to take it extra wide. So that's kind of the reasoning why we always try to do that, or I try to always do that. And I see all other trucks I see pretty much do it too. Unless, you know, they might be local, they might know the turn and know that they have enough room or whatever. You know, every case is different. But generally,
turn
if you
right at the traffic light.
Don't know, take that wide lane, that outside lane. You got more room to maneuver, man. I thought about driving a garbage truck. When I was driving the box truck for the newspaper that I told you guys about, I was looking at opportunities to make some more money, and like our local garbage company was advertising like $19 an hour, which was more than what I was making for the newspaper company, and it would be more hours too. I looked into it, but I ended up deciding against it. So we gotta take this right also. So the same exact thing, I'm gonna take it wide here. This one does not have a lot of room. I'm gonna have to take both lanes, but nobody is on my right, so I know that I'm good. But yeah, that one was just, you'd just be screwed. You'd have to watch and make sure nobody was on your right.
Turn left on Canal Road.
If somebody was on your right on that one, then yeah, you're just gonna have to stop and let them go and then finish your turn afterwards, because your trailer's gonna hit them. I just didn't have enough room to turn. That doesn't happen often. That was a weird one right there. It definitely was. Most of the time you have enough room. On the double turns, that is.
Turn left on Canal Road.
Okay, we're gonna be on the road that it's on in 0.3 miles. Yep, right where those trucks are turning out of. Where the UPS just turned out of. We're gonna take this left right here. And then we're gonna go down. There's gonna be a drive on the left. Yeah, I know GPS. There you go. I canceled my GPS so it's not talking, because I'm just going by strictly satellite now. See, I don't like when they do that. You see that car? He was all the way up to the front. And if I would have been a few minutes earlier before the light, I would have had a pain trying to get around him because he didn't stop at the line back there. That's why it's kind of important, like, for car drivers to stop at the lines, because they're there for a reason. You know, that line's back there for a reason, to give other vehicles enough room to turn. That's why the line's there. But people scoot all the way up and they didn't stop back at the line, meaning I would have had a real tough time, or had to wait until that car went. Because they didn't stop at the line. So I hate when people do that. It's there for a reason, man. All right, so this is going to be the place right here, I believe. Yeah, I mean, that's what it shows on my satellite. So that is the place right here. We're going to take this left right here, is what my satellite is saying. And then when we take this left, there's going to be an immediate right that's going to wrap us around the building to the truck area. So this truck is hauling it, dude. I was gonna turn, but I was like, nah, he's getting it. All right. So, yep, Westchester. Gorilla Glue. Are we picking up a shipment of Gorilla Glue? I don't know. Let's see, shipping. Yep, shipping to the right, receiving to the left. Oh, so there's more docks there. So I didn't know that, but I did notice that if you took this right and you follow this road all the way around, that's what I was gonna do anyways. Then it's gonna take you to a whole big old series of docks up here. God, I hope they'll load me early, man, so I'm not running out of time today. I don't know what the speed limit is. I didn't see a sign. I'm gonna go 15. Seems pretty safe. I thought I saw something dripping from that light post, because a big old hawk, or yeah, a big old hawk up there was just letting them rip, son. I saw something drip. I was like, man, is there water leaking out from that light? No, it's just a big hawk on top, you know, just letting it go, basking in the sun on a nice day. All right, guys, let's find where the shipping office is. Not too many trucks here. Might not be too long. They might be able to squeeze me in. I'm imagining where that truck's pulled over is where the shipping office is, more than likely. It's generally what happens. You see a guy say, yeah, he probably just went and checked in. I don't know where he's going to be backing at, is the only thing. So I'm going to pull like right here by this stuff and go look for the check-in. Because I don't know, he might be backing next to that truck or something, you know what I mean? And I don't want to block his backing space. What does that say? That says customer pickup. So truck driver entrance right over there. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop here. All right, guys, so we're about to back in. This other truck's coming. I'm trying to show him I'm gonna go right there. Don't block it, don't block it, don't block it. All right. Oh, it's gonna be a pain. Now I'm gonna be all jacked up. It's all right. We can still do it. We're gonna need 36, actually. There we go. All right. Man, he just came at the perfect time. I gotta watch this trailer over here. off of that. Yeah, we're way off now. It always happens to me, man. It happens a lot to me like that. Yeah, I'm all jacked up now, dude. 100%. I am all jacked up. I almost got it. I'm almost in there now, thankfully. All right, we're gonna have to move up one more time. There we go. Now let's go left. Or sorry, right, not left. All right. There we go. Now we're set up for the correct dock door, number 36. And there's nothing around to line up with either. There's no lines and there's no trucks or trailers. So it always makes for an interesting backing situation to get yourself straight and in the spot and everything else. It's always a bit rough. I think we're there now. Let's go look at how we're lined up here. I just slid the tandems, so those are good. Yeah, okay. I mean, we're pretty much in there. We just got to get the trailer pushed a little to the right, to the left, my left, going that way. Yeah, because I'm a little bit crooked because there's no lines. Always messes me up when there's no lines and there's no trailers to, like, you know, line up with. So I got to push myself a little bit like that. Hold it for a second, hold it for a second. Now bring it back. Now we should be straight. That should be right on. There we go. Should be on the money, boys. It gave me a little bit more problems than usual, but I got it. Yeah, see, I'm a hair crooked. And the reason being because there's no lines, but I'm pretty sure that dock plate's gonna go in there. Oh yeah, there's plenty. I'm pretty much smack dab middle, so that'll work. Go ahead and throw our wheel chocks on. Go. Is he coming here? Must be. Watch him back. Oh, I thought he was JB Hunt. That's KM Trucking Midwest. He's just pulling a JB Hunt trailer. But yeah, guys, these are always legit the hardest ones, man. It's when you don't have anything to line up with, trucks or trailers, and then on top of that, no lines at all. You know, if it had lines, it actually makes it pretty easy. You can still pretty much, you know, fix it the way it's supposed to go. But when, you know, and get your tires just rolling over the lines and whatnot. But when you have absolutely no point of reference, especially when I was trying to get around his truck. See, originally I could have pulled up more of where his truck is, like kind of, you know, it was still possible to do it with him there, but it did make it a little bit more sketchy for me. And when I got next to his truck, I couldn't see like how my trailer was pointed, you know what I mean? Damn, he was going way down there. Holy shit, I thought he was backing next to me at the angle he was going. But yeah, I couldn't really see the dock doors when I got next to his truck. So I'm like, okay, I think I'm in the right place when I start, you know, jacking the trailer. I was like, I think I'm gonna end up in the right place. And of course I did, and I ended up in basically set up for 37. So then I had to, luckily there's a lot of room in front of us. If there wasn't a lot of room in front of us, that's gonna be a pain. But I was able to just kind of fix it and do a couple of pull-ups, little S-curve looking things, and then bam, get into the spot. So it worked. Ones like this are usually a pain, man. It happens every now and then though. It happens. Here he goes. No? Oh, he's gonna back over on that side. Okay. Never mind, I thought he was gonna back next to us. Yeah, see, if you can take that space in between, like to the left, then yeah, you can straight back it. Like, I could have done that here. I could have backed up even more and then turned in here and turned up and straight backed it. That's what I could have done. But, you know, I decided to make things harder on myself. That's what I do. I worked harder, not smarter, once again, guys. There ain't no lights out here or nothing. I did ask her, how do I know that I'm done? She said they'll bring it out to you, so we definitely ain't gonna move until she brings it out. But yeah, see, I had all this room. If I would have backed up, I could have swung in here and then went up. That gives you more room to turn up, you know, and backed in just like he did. Which is what I should do because it's easier. But, you know, instead I decided to do the whole alley docking deal and, yeah, get all myself jacked up and whatnot. Alright guys, so I just got fuel and got some McDonald's. We're sitting here eating, and this guy here next to me, MTS, what does that say? Martin Transportation Systems out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. See, this is what a lot of truck drivers I notice bitch about, and for good reason. This was a very busy fuel stop at 6 a.m. You know, a lot of guys waking up, getting their fuel, and then gonna hit the road. Every single thing was backed up. And guys were waiting in twos behind the truck's fueling to leave. Well, this guy next to me, I pull up next to him finally after the truck in front of me gets done fueling, and I look over and he's just sitting in his truck. He's just sitting there, not pumping fuel, nothing. I do everything on my phone to get my fuel going, you know, start filling up. I get done, he's still sitting in his truck. Never moved. Sitting there taking his 30-minute break is what he's doing, or waiting until he got about 5 or 10 minutes before his 30-minute break is up, and then pulls up to the line. Then he pulled up to the line and went inside and got whatever, you know, doing his thing in the store. But he sat there for a solid 15 minutes, at least that I saw, not doing anything, not fueling, not pulling up to the line, while guys were waiting in twos to get there, man. Yeah, if it's in the, it's common sense. Like, if it's in the middle of the night, you know, it's 1 a.m., and there's 2 guys in a series of 8 pumps, then yeah, okay, sit there, whatever. It's not gonna hurt nothing, you know, you're not holding anybody up. But when every pump has trucks in them, like, I would have not had, he held me up because I could have taken that lane when he pulled up and not waited for the guy in front of me, but he didn't want to pull up because he wants to take his 30-minute break. What makes it worse is, yeah, I get it, you don't have to back, you get to take your 30-minute break in a fuel island, that's why everybody does it. There's 3 parking spots right there. 4, well, no, 3, 1, 2, 3, there's a double spot right there, easy as hell. Just, like, dude, fuel and go there, back up and finish your break. Like, it don't take but 2 seconds. Like I said, I mean, yeah, we all do it when it's not busy. I do it when it's not busy. Sometimes I just sit there and take my 30-minute break. But when it's busy, I never do it. I fuel up and I get the hell up out the way. If I need a 30-minute break, then I go park. It's just that simple. But yeah, I can understand why a lot of guys get pissed off about it, for good reason. Because, you know, you're holding up other people that could already be getting fuel and getting on their way and continue making money because you're being freaking, you know, selfish by getting your 30-minute break in. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. Like right now, I can sit this line as long as I freaking want. There ain't nobody behind me. So I watch that. And then when I see the guy behind me hangs up the pumps because he's done fueling, guess what? I move. It's all common sense. But either some people don't have it or they just don't care. They probably just don't care. It's like me, I pulled up to the line immediately. Like, I pumped my fuel, got done, hung up my pump, and pulled up to the line. Literally. If I didn't get my 30-minute break in, guess what I'm doing? I'm gonna creep over there and park. exactly what I'm gonna do. A guy just pulled up behind me now. It slowed down a little bit. It was busier earlier when I pulled in. There was no spots available. Guy behind me just pulled in. He should be fueling if he's coming through the fuel island. I have 8 minutes until my 30-minute break is finished. I got lucky nobody came in behind me while I was in the store in the last 10 minutes, so it should take him longer than 8 minutes to pump his fuel, and I should get my 30-minute break in without having to move. We're gonna watch him. He's probably doing it on his app right now. And you'll see when he takes his pumps out of his truck, or when he takes the pump off the handle, there he goes, getting out, it's Werner. He'll put the pumps into his fuel tanks, and you can see, you know, you can see the hose. And then when he hangs them back up and he gets back in his driver's seat, that's when you move. You'll be surprised how many guys don't do that. Sometimes I hung up the pump. I'm like, bro, I know I've been here like 15 minutes. You gonna move? Because you know I want to go in and get something too, and get my ass on the road. And like sometimes I'll scoot up like right on their bumper, like, hey, I'm here. You know. And also in the middle of the night too. You know, it's always slow in the middle of the night, like 9 times out of 10. But also, you know, in the middle of the night, the truck stop will be full. So you can't just go like park, and there usually won't be any creative spots either. So you kind of are forced to take your break on the fuel island late at night. But once again, there's no problem with it if you ain't holding up anybody. That's the whole point of it. You just don't want to hold up nobody. Like it's really not hard to understand. But I don't really think it's people that don't understand. It's just people that don't care. And it's like, whatever. I don't care I'm holding up other people. You know, they're only out for themselves.
Let's take a spin to a foreign place. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown.